I'm here at my homeowners insurance agent's office, and I thought we'd ask him a couple of questions about homeowners policies. I know you guys always have questions, so here we go. This is Michael Gutierrez. He's with Liability Insurance here in SugarLand on Brook Street. I'll give you all of his contact info at the end. So, Mike, what kind of insurance policies do you carry in service?
We carry, and we've been doing this for over 20 years though, and we carry home, personal lines, commercial, auto, home, fire policies, and flood insurance too as well.
Wow. What does standard insurance typically cover on a policy for homeowners?
Standard policies, especially where we live, covers hurricanes, wind and hail, hurricanes, fire, theft, vandalism, and the most important thing too, pipes breaking.
Wow, that's important, especially because it's cold weather today. So for flood policy, that's just something you'd add on separate?
That is correct. It's a FEMA policy that we administer for them, and we do all the rating and all that for them.
Wonderful. Okay. What's the difference between a cash policy and replacement value?
Well, those are two very important and very different types of policies. The actual cash value basically depreciates your home. Damage is caused by a claim. A replacement cost, though, replaces your home back to the way it was prior to the loss.
Very important. It seems like a replacement policy might be a little more expensive.
Usually the replacement costs do run higher than an actual cash value, but it also protects you a lot more than what an actual cash value does too as well.
Do you think it's important to have an umbrella policy for a single homeowner, or is that more important for somebody who is like a business owner or owns several properties?
Well, typically an umbrella policy, which is basically a secondary coverage under your underlying coverages, it is important to have it if you do have a lot of assets you want to protect. Usually it doesn't run too expensive, it's about $200, but there are some criteria that have to be met prior to being able to purchase an umbrella policy.
What are endorsements? I see that on my policies, and I know there are several different ones, but what are they?
There are a lot of endorsements, and what endorsements basically do is it changes your current policy or your policy to include or exclude certain coverages. That's why it's important that you do review that information with your agent.
Do you think that new construction homes have a lower policy cost?
Unfortunately, yes. And the reason being is that mostly new construction has to follow certain guidelines that the city ordinances, they have to meet certain guidelines. And that being said, the circuit breaker's a lot newer, plumbing's a lot newer, it just makes it a lot cheaper, unfortunately.
What other types of home features affect rates?
The type of roof that you have, for example, you could have a hip roof or a gable roof. Hips are usually cheaper than a gable roof. The material used as well is very important, because you can have just a composition roof or an architectural type of roof material, and which is cheaper too as well.
Oh,
so there are different things that do affect the price.
What about, I guess it would be a liability policy. What if somebody's hurt on my property?
Well, fortunately, in most policies, they carry what they call personal liability coverage within the policy, and basically it covers and protects the homeowner from any litigation. If someone comes to your property and they get hurt and they accuse you of something, that liability coverage protects you for legal costs, and if they have to pay out something, it comes from that portion.
Really interesting. I appreciate your time today, Michael. I know that this is just the tip of the iceberg, but if you guys have any insurance questions, I'd encourage you to reach out to Michael Gutierrez at Liability Insurance. His phone number, direct line here, is 281-277-0007. He insures all my properties, he helps all my clients, and I know he can help you guys too. So reach out or message me if you have any questions.